Our guiding question was, who has a better running form? Cross country, soccer, football, or baseball players? We will measure velocity, acceleration, average speed, and find form as stride and angle of legs.
Our experiment is to get 4 runners, each from different sports: cross country, football, baseball, and soccer players. We will make them sprint 10 yards. We will measure the angles of their legs and arms, and we will measure their velocity.
Our independent variable is the distance that the runners travel.
Our dependent variable is the athletes that switch each trial.
Techniques. You want to keep your arms at 90-degree angles and you want to have a high knee lift.
Prior research. Sprinting is running a short distance as fast as possible. There are 2 things that are key for this stride: length and stride frequency. Javert. Every part of the body is used to get a perfect running form, such as head tilt, shoulders, torso, arms, ankles, feet, and leg stride. Han. Sprinters need a lot of force to be able to push off the ground. For example, Olympic sprinter can push off the ground with a total peak force of more than 1,000 pounds. The physics of running.
Our hypothesis is that football players will have the best sprinting form compared to cross-country, baseball, and soccer players. We believe that football players will do better because they need to have a good acceleration in order to make a tackle during the game.
Form. The best form for sprinting with your arms is to keep your arms at a 90-degree angle. For sprinting, the best form for your legs is to get high knee lifts so that you can push off the ground with a stronger force, giving you a high force that is pushing back on your feet. Also shorten your strides because it is necessary for the best possible outcome. When your legs hit the ground, you want to have your feet directly under your body. During the sprint, you never want to have your elbows go past your back. Fastest athletes per sport. For soccer, Arjen Robben recorded the fastest speed ever clocked up by a soccer player with 37 kilometers per hour. For football, Chris Johnson had a 4.24 second 40-yard dash. For baseball, Billy Hamilton can steal a base in 2.98 seconds. These numbers are hard to compare to each other since not all players are running the same distance.
We filmed right to left instead of left to right. This made our graph flipped and gave us negative numbers.
What the numbers mean. In the first graph, you have how long it took each runner to go 10 yards. In the second graph, you have their velocity in yards per second. Then in the last graph, you have their average acceleration. Our hypothesis was wrong. The football player came in third overall out of 4. Summary of the runs. The angle of the arm during the run, ranking from best to worst form, is Connor with an 89-degree angle, then Danny with an 84-degree angle, then Nick with a 76-degree angle, and then Colin with a 74-degree angle.
A summary of our numbers are: the best velocity was Colin Whittikin with a negative 4.134 yards per second. The best time was Connor Jacob with 1.37 seconds. And then Colin Whittikin with a 2 seconds. And then Daniel Woodruff with a 2.11 seconds. And then Nick Huber with a 2.45 seconds. Our best acceleration was Daniel Woodruff with a negative 2.272 yards per second squared. These numbers are not as accurate as they should be. We only did one trial with each of them due to the time constraints. Also, we only had one athlete per sport in each trial.